We're opening up a f***ing bar.
Can you see me? Can you see me? Over here. Here. Let me make this a little closer. It's Tuesday. This is the start of my week. I wasn't here yesterday, but as far as I go, I'm only here today and tomorrow. That's Tuesday and Wednesday. So my week is just trying to capture as much as possible because a lot of projects are coming to fruition or reaching their end. So not a ton more progress that I can show y'all, but I'm gonna do what I can. Bar Phoebe's opening next week, so there's a lot of final things going on. There's a lot of inspections going on at the Holtman.
We are solely waiting on an elevator inspection. That's it.
Let's start the week. Let's get into the week.
So just got done with Aladdin OAC. It's crunch time. Piece of advice for people, not that I'm qualified to give advice, but if people are watching this YouTube video, then I guess maybe a little bit. Probably not a good idea to open up 200-plus-year-old buildings within 7 weeks of each other. Blessed that we have good team members on both those projects to help pushing things forward, but with any project, especially like the Aladdin, there are so many, shout out to Sesh, love you Sesh. Don't dig into it if you're not already using 5 flavors. Actually, I'm not trying to do that, but brand partner. Yeah, there's so many moving parts, and like with the Aladdin at this point, there's just like 2 critical path things that have to happen in order to get things going. And it's a balance game of like letting the contractors do their job, but then also us intervening and using our leverage and our resources and our connections to push things along. Sometimes it can bite you in the butt if you do that. So it's just timing game of when to pull favors, when not to. Like for this building, for example, we are at the point of pulling favors. Bar Phoebe could be open on Friday if we had an elevator inspection. We don't have an elevator inspection. It will open, just...
No, this week.
Yeah, no.
Last week we said June 11th.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It'll be open at some point, and I'm telling you, the excitement for it has been awesome. Thank you guys. But seriously, it will be the best bar in Kansas City. Like, I'm not worried about that part whatsoever.
Wow.
Good news is that we are doing some micro soft openings this weekend, which will be fun. I don't know, I know everything works out the way it's supposed to, and that bar, when it opens up, it's gonna be kick-ass. The city's gonna love it. We're gonna love it. I mean, it's gonna be awesome, but damn, I just want to open it. What just happened? We get a little sneak peek at some new merch as well. Here's a little sneak peek of some new merch.
I went to Bar Phoebe and all I got was a torn ACL. That's the next show.
That's if we open without the elevator. And then we've got this one. This one's drippy. America Sweetheart. Little Bar Phoebe. Too tough with it. We're working on Mulzer Development merch for all the people. Merch comes next week, which should be awesome. The cool part about the merch, and like so people know this, like it's not necessarily gonna be a means of us making funds. Our margins are very, 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 very slim because we're doing nicer quality stuff. So when you see the prices and stuff, people are gonna be like, oh my God, man. It's nice stuff though. We don't want people wearing bad things, but just spreading the brand, spreading the message of like who we are, what we're doing, why we're building. Hopefully we can get it in all 50 states, someone to have some Mulzer stuff. That'd be pretty sweet.
It's gonna be like clean, like you wear this every day. And then this next one that we have a meeting today about
is more
gonna be
intricate, yeah.
Super sick.
Yeah, I'm pumped for
I'm
that.
so excited. They're so good at what they do. They are the people for everything you see FIFA. They're the ones who design that.
Damn. I was looking through old pictures of Holtman, and it's kind of funny. So this is my apartment.
Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally standing right back there at the entryway. Pretty wild.
Nuts, man.
Pretty nuts. All right, well, I'm going to go back to work. Yay.
Where's Colin?
Yeah, I mean, we have potential partners coming to town tomorrow, so we're walking them through everything. Like, they're familiar with Kansas City, but not like specifically the West Bottoms, and haven't seen like the buildings before, and so like it'll be fun to show them everything on a map. Like we're able to show people like, hey, here's the buildings and here's what it would be, but like to actually like show people in person, it'll just like I think really open everybody's eyes and get everybody excited. And then just kind of working through like different contract stuff with the seller and all the things that kind of go into a project this size before it gets off the ground. So yeah, we currently own 1280 Liberty Street, which is the advanced thresher building down in the West Bottoms. It's a 48,000 square foot brick and masonry building. Currently houses, that we know of, the largest elevator in Missouri. Back in the day, the building was the Advanced Rumley Thresher Company, so they manufactured oil pull tractors, and so they utilized the elevator, which at one point had a capacity of, I think, 45,000 pounds to transfer different materials from floors and manufacture oil pull tractors. They just don't build things like they used to, and so it's cool to kind of see that part of the building and see that history. And so we're excited to kind of have that be the start of a larger picture down in the West Bottoms that we're kind of working on behind the scenes right now. You know, we have the opportunity to potentially put together what would be the largest assemblage of brick and timber buildings in the United States, which would be pretty cool. I think for us, you know, the West Bottoms is such a, you know, historic part of Kansas City's story. And so I think for us, it's like being able to try and come into an area that Kansas City's community loves, but that needs maybe just a little bit of revitalization. And so that's kind of our, like, you know, push behind wanting to do this. You know, I think really we want to almost create a new town in a sense, create a new community, and really just like making it, you know, more of, when you think of Kansas City, thinking of this development specifically and kind of putting it on the map. We're excited and kind of just, you know, going through the process right now of seeing what the potential of all this could be, and excited to share more as we're able, and yeah, take you guys along for the ride. So.
Wait, how are we gonna? Wait, I have to go. How are we gonna do this?
Okay. I'm just gonna rip it and we're just gonna try it.
Okay, redo, go.
Okay. Okay. Things we have to get done today, we just have to document the people.
Is this the transition?
And don't come out until you shave your head.
That's good.
This used to just be like set up and we live and breathe and just. Okay, let's move. Midday move. Moving around is so important during the day, especially when our whole job is like on our computer and on our phone. I was actually talking to my mom last night because I was like kind of freaking out a little bit because basically we like gained 3,000 followers, lost 4,000. So I was like, F. What are we doing wrong? And the more I think about it, I'm like, being thrown into this job and like kind of figuring out how to do it on my own is super cool, but also super hard. It's like someone said, it was like, oh, it's like being thrown into fire. And I was like, oh, cool. It is kind of like that. And then, do you see that?
Oh.
So I think they're gonna do it in red. Dizzy Gillespie, Melba Liston, Charlie Parker, all like got their start in Kansas City. And fun fact, actually had all worked with each other at one point, or at least like these two guys did. Dizzy Gillespie, this is fun. Basically his cheeks could expand so wide, like literally like this, like chipmunk size, but it helped him, like he's very famous for that. But he could have like the most insane breath control. He could just do a lot of things that not a lot of music artists could do. But he's so famous for the way that his cheeks expand. Melba Liston was one of the first female jazz artists that kind of broke onto the scene in Kansas City when not a lot of female artists were popular or weren't made to be popular. She's really cool. Charlie Parker is obviously extremely famous. Got his start here in Kansas City. Dizzy and him worked together a lot. They all kind of had a part in, well, hold on. Maybe we're gonna fact check this. Basically, actually I'm gonna say all three of them because then we'll see which one is actually true. But one of them invented bebop. Dizzy Gillespie invented bebop. Charlie Parker, I'm almost for certain actually that it's Charlie Parker.
Who invented bebop? Yes.
Charlie Parker. Dizzy? Yeah, Dizzy Gillespie invented bebop. And I knew that fact.
Okay, so you're going to LA tomorrow.
I'm going to LA. Actually, flip it upside down because go Suns.
Right.
Yeah, my flight's at 7:30 a.m. Set my alarm already for 4 o'clock because I was gonna have my girlfriend drive me, but understandably she said no. So I need to wake up early enough that I can like eat and have energy to drive to the airport. I am going to an event with Harry Shum. He's in Grey's Anatomy. Glee, for some of you Gleeks out there. Gleek, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's geek. And okay, I get it now. And the chef, his name is Wei. They're doing a little omakase, like 14 course kind of sitch to celebrate a lot of the projects that are coming out for Harry and his wife this summer. And I'm just there following along, getting the behind the scenes. Yeah, so basically I'm going with Carrie. She's my flight buddy. Carrie works with Colin and Zach with lighting. So I'm going with her and I'm filming her behind the scenes stuff of like her involvement, her dealing with natural light because they're doing it all outside, following her around, showing off what she's doing. Hopefully get to eat some bomb ass food. Oh my God, David Beckham.
David? Oh my god. Wait, David Beckham REV crossover.
Does it look like I'm getting the beer from him? I'm underage. I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to LA tomorrow, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, it'll be cool, and I love California, so
Yay!
won't turn down a chance for that.
So sick, so proud. Let's go.
Oh, let's freaking go.
Freaking go. You've been to LA.
I have been to LA. I grew up 6 hours from LA drive, so went a few times. I actually went right when the COVID pandemic started. I was in LA and they were like, oh wait guys, we gotta go home. It was a school trip. Been to LA, hopefully gonna see some of my friends out there, get my real summer and nice weather experience. Wait, how do you have my computer? All right, just got back from LA and I lost my hair on the plane. Not clickbait. How awful was it with me not here?
Just wretched.
I'm glad you said that because if you didn't, I was gonna like dub over. While I was gone, I missed some Bar Phoebe mock service. So Anna, how did that go? What was that like?
Bar Phoebe mock service went really well. We invited all of our closest friends and people that we know to give a review of the bar. They really liked it, and it was kind of cool just seeing it all happen in the actual process. So I'm excited for next week, and it's gonna be in full swing.
Speaking of next week, bye. Wait, watch this. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Jack may or may not be here next week, so.
I don't have much time left.
Okay, bye.